Welcome to How to Rock Spirit's Sun Moon Alchemy series. This audio was compiled and recorded by Dustin Cormier, a Leo Ascendant Scorpio with Sagittarius moon, born in the year of the Metal Ram. All the possible Western Sun and Moon sign combinations can be found and learned about here. This information is for educational purposes only. I do not own any of the following content. For more astrology lectures and my own Cosmic Consciousness audio lecture series, check out How to Rock Spirit's YouTube channel, where I rap about everything from philosophy and transpersonal psychology, to psychedelic spirituality, to tantric and occult mysticism, and even to Marx and Engels and the materialist sciences. See you there! Sun in Fire Sign. Basically motivated by inspirations and aspirations. Recharges energy through vigorous, physically demanding activity and by pursuing new visions for the future. The Sun in the Signs, Interpretive Guidelines. Sun in Sagittarius. Creative energy is directed toward one's ideals and aspirations, not only expressing them, but often promoting them to others. Sense of individuality is colored by one's ultimate beliefs and optimistic philosophical outlook. Essentially values wide-ranging mental and physical liberty. Radiates a friendly, exploratory, open spirit, very broad-minded and values honesty. Needs to be recognized for moral, upright nature. Sometimes high standards can lead to intolerance and insensitivity to others. The Moon Sign and its Element. These notes are also still from Stephen Arroyo's Chart Interpretation Handbook. The element of the moon's sign represents an attunement from the past that manifests automatically, a mode of feeling and being that one needs to be aware of in order to feel inwardly secure and at home with oneself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. By such modes of self-expression, you are satisfying a deep inner need that can give stability to your entire personality. The moon's element also shows how you react instinctively to all experiences, with what energy you spontaneously adjust yourself to the flow of life. Moon in Earth Signs. Reacts to changing experiences with steadiness and stability. Feels comfortable with self when being productive and working towards goals. Sign position of the moon. How one reacts based on subconscious predisposition. Moon in Capricorn. Reacts with self-control and determination. Sometimes reacts automatically with severe negativity. Needs to manipulate the world and others in order to feel secure, comfortable, and to achieve one's goals. Can set aside personal concerns to fulfill duties. Controlled response to experience. Cautiously projects authoritative, determined energy. Feels comfortable in role of provider, protector, habitually takes control of situations. Dominant emotional need to be on top or to be an authority can limit capacity for intimacy and emotional nurturing. The following information comes from Isabel Hickey's Astrology, a Cosmic Science, copyright 1992 by Isabel M. Hickey Trust. Moon in Capricorn. Note that this position is considered to be the detriment of the moon position, since Capricorn is opposite Cancer. Cancer rules the moon. Poor place for moon, and especially so for a female. Works against itself. Conservative. Strong ambitions. A power complex. Security of subconscious lies in authority. Contest is bred of life. Wants to win recognition as an important and powerful person. Needs to watch tendency to harden ego complex and a shell of self-centered ambition. Not a happy person as a rule. Rigid and crystallized feelings. Not a truly sympathetic and emotional person. Parental influence very strong. Subconscious fears need to be brought to the surface and dissolved through understanding. In a male chart, attracts a serious and quiet type of partner. Sun-Moon Alchemy, the elemental combinations of the sun sign and the moon sign. The following information comes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign, copyright Charles and Susie Harvey 1994, again in 2003, first published by Aquarian 1994. Each sun-moon type is a combination of elements. In the following descriptions of the element combinations, please remember that the pairing can be either way around. For example, a fire-earth combination refers equally to sun-fire, moon-earth, as it does to sun-earth, moon-fire. There will be subtle differences, but the dynamic is generally the same. Fire-earth combinations. The fire-sun-earth-moon type is a strong, compelling personality. We can see this as the volcano pouring forth lava, which will eventually become new, fertile lands. This individual can deal with molten metal like the blacksmith or the engineer shaping raw material into serviceable tools. Here is the practical enthusiast, the doer who can also enthuse others to action. This combination has been called the bulldozer, for he has tremendous weight and drive to push ahead in exactly the direction they want. J. Pierpont Morgan, or J.P. Morgan, who is a sun in Aries with moon in Virgo, the American industrialist, typified this combination well when he said, "I don't want a lawyer to tell me what I cannot do. I hire him to tell me how to do what I want to do." Likewise, the Earth-Sun-Fire-Moon combination is also the practical visionary who consciously keeps his feet on the ground but has the instinct to go for the main chance, to know when to risk, and to pull rabbits out of hats when least expected. This individual could be the hard-headed, pragmatic entrepreneur who sees future opportunities and can seize them with confidence and know-how, turning them into solid and often lucrative realities in the present. Earth-fire types may possess a raucous sense of humor, a pronounced sensuality, and a real penchant for the good life, as can be seen in the life of Alexander Woollcott, sun in Capricorn, moon in Sagittarius, the American drama critic and wit, who said, while surveying an elegant country estate, "Just what God would have done if he had the money." Either way, with this fire-earth combination, there's a strong, practical, rational bias coupled with a powerful intuition and a compelling need for freedom and power. When the positive interaction between fire and earth is not working, this person can become very tense, swinging between a burning, intuitive faith and a down-in-the-dumps inertia and doubting Thomas skepticism. Shadow side. People with fire-earth combinations tend to have enormous conviction and certitude about themselves and their beliefs. As a result, they can suffer from the defects of their virtues and become fixed, dictatorial, and insensitive to others and to the subtler nuances of human relationships. Whether it is Fire-Sun-Earth-Moon or Earth-Sun-Fire-Moon, this combination produces a powerful ego which can easily run the show in any relationship. When the urge to dominate meets with resistance, they can become baffled and frustrated until they begin to respect the rights and needs of others. Relationships. Fire-Earth may find its own type attractive, but can enter into very creative and complementary relationships with air-water types, who can both fan the flames and water the garden. Often a benevolent dictator in relationships and in the home, this type, nevertheless, is usually a very committed mate, tending to show his romantic feelings through actions. Their stubbornness can, however, sometimes block domestic harmony and get in the way of intimacy. Male versus female. This is a good combination for people in politics and managerial positions who must make high-powered decisions and push through policies and procedures. Indeed, these individuals can be quite pushy and competitive, qualities the Western world feels are more acceptable in males. The female of this type is authoritative and pragmatic and is unlikely to waste time over failures or adverse reactions to her independence. Both males and females tend to have substantial ambition and terrific stamina. The following observations about your Sun-Moon combination are drawn from insights gained from astrologer Jefferson Anderson's book, Sun Sign, Moon Sign, an observation of many different individuals. The writing itself comes from Mantak Chia and William U. Wei's Cosmic Astrology, copyright 2012 by North Star Trust, published by Destiny Books. Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Capricorn, the funny man. You cover sadness under a painted smile like the laughing clown. As you grew older, you probably became powerfully goal-oriented, even though in youth you may have been impulsive and given to adventure. You are insecure and in all likelihood feel a lot of doubt and even fear. One way you try to exceed and eliminate those feelings is by proving yourself. You may seem untroubled, affirmative, and playful on the outside, but below that devil-may-care persona is a very compulsive, somewhat profound, and ambitious person. You are a very sober and earthy Sagittarian. Although calculating and practical, you tend to think in big theoretical terms. You have a pessimistic temperament that often shows through no matter how idealistic and affirmative you may seem. In reality, you are very aloof and detached, but to others you seem happy and outgoing. To the career-oriented Sagittarius Capricorn, isolation frequently is a threat. Ambition can become all-consuming and can even remove you from those near because you see the world as a place of difficulty and hardship. Do not let ambition become your life, even though you have the vision, astuteness, and persistence to accomplish a lot. Try relaxing more and accepting your real nature, and do not place incredible demands on yourself. You do not have any difficulty gathering your thoughts. You do not have any difficulty gathering your thoughts because you invariably know your own mind, and you are organized and extremely efficient. You can do a great deal for people by using your mental ability to reveal evil and hypocrisy. Your perception of things around you is amazing. Very self-examining, you spend perhaps too much time thinking about yourself. Engrossment with your own issue leads to extreme egoism, but remember, your combination shows a lot of wisdom and depth. If you desire to be loved and accepted, you must try to give to people. So remember, you only receive what you give. You have plenty of wit, and your keen comments always hit home, even though they generally emphasize the darker side of things. You may elect to play the part of clown or jester socially to defend your sensitivity and prevent getting hurt. However, you are very serious. Writer-humorist Woody Allen and satirist-philosopher Voltaire are both Sagittarius Capricorns. With your reason and exact mind, you win most debates. Notes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign, Moon Sign. Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Capricorn. A quote from Bede Griffiths, a fellow native. We only begin to awake to reality when we realize that the material world, the world of space and time, is nothing but a sign and a symbol of a mystery which infinitely transcends it. Your greatest strengths: moral integrity, enthusiastic quest for both meaning and usefulness, generosity, responsible handling of authority, honesty, expansive intellect, delightfully witty sense of humor. Your greatest weaknesses: verbosity and occasional dogmatic bluntness, tendency to take yourself too seriously, to be overly materialistic and opportunistic, your urge to run the show and assume more power than you have. Images for integration. In the year 2999, a courageous explorer goes on a quest for knowledge of the past, which opens up for man a hopeful future on another planet. With patient skill, a rock climber scales a seemingly impossible mountain peak.